Margaret Meier, it is so cool to have you in the back of a shred truck. We're in the back of a shred truck.
And
you knew that.
that's where we belong.
I know. We should be in the back of a shred truck. Well, Margaret Meier, if somebody doesn't know you, and I don't know how they wouldn't because you've been in this industry forever. But if somebody doesn't know you, who are you? Like, what's your company? Tell me a little bit about you and in your world.
Okay. I'm Margaret Meier. I'm owner of UltraShred Technologies. We're out of Jacksonville, Florida. And I'm one of many little guys in the industry who run around with the shred truck and shred at people's offices.
Right.
We love it. Our people are, we all get attached to our customers and our people.
Yeah.
We're having a good time.
And you have good people because in one of my former podcasts, I talked to one of your drivers who's been with you 30, I don't know.
He's actually in his 18th year.
18th year,
Yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember. I mean, you've been around for how many years have you been
I
in
know.
business?
See, you're either really smart or you're really dumb to still be in it, right? We're in our 25th year.
25th year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So one of the reasons I wanted to bring you in today to talk, because we've been mostly talking to vendors, right? People who are vendors in the community. But I wanted to bring you in today because first, you just got a Member of the Year award from the association. So, A, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
That's an amazing honor, and you've been honored because, A, you've been in the industry a long time. B, you're on the board. You're contributing on the board, and that to me is a huge thing that you've contributed. And you're just so genuinely willing to say to anybody, I'll help you, I'll connect you to somebody. So thank you. You did that to me. Yeah. I asked you to be on the show, and you said, who else do you need on the show? So thank you for that.
Thank you.
So from a board perspective and from a membership perspective, tell me what's particularly exciting about the show this year or the industry this year. What are you seeing? What excites you? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I find it
I
find it quite amazing to reconnect with all the members that I know.
Yeah.
And, there's a ton that I don't know, and to introduce myself and say thank you to them for coming to the show. And also even trying to recruit them to be on committees and, think about the board, because this little gig that I'm doing is temporary. All of us are temporary.
Right.
But this is our organization. And if we really want to make it better, and we always do, we have to get involved. And it actually is the most fun thing you can do in your industry is get involved.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things you have always done, and I appreciate so much about you, is you don't just take, you keep giving. And one of the things that I think you've just said is what's particularly been beneficial for you is how much you've gotten from giving.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You show up at board meetings and you give, but at the same time you're getting. And it's like sometimes you wonder who's getting the better deal here.
I know. And if I ever leave the industry, I will be heartbroken because these people really mean, as you know, Tom, they mean so much to us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's just been a pure delight. And I am a continual learner.
Yep.
Many of us are. We just love to learn. And there's so many people to learn from. So it's really been exciting. What has excited me about this show, obviously to see old faces, to make new friends, the innovation I see on the slot today. I mean, people are not staying static. I mean, we are moving forward, and the ideas that we share in the sessions, the ideas, hey, I was just down at the bar, we're all sitting around talking about what we're doing and what we're trying to do. The great corporate partners that we have, and they are constantly thinking, how can they make our lives simpler? How can we lose, what's that word you use?
Entropy.
Entropy.
Yes.
How can we maybe diminish a little bit of that and move into integration, or however you were trying to explain it to us? I really related to that because you really mentioned, Tom, about how a lot of us, we walk around, we're pretty tired. We're working, but we want to feel like we're getting ahead.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, and I would echo that with you, which is this, the stuff that's on the floor today, like in the trade show area, is a, I've had the chance all week to interview interview people doing really cool, interesting stuff, and meeting, for me, the first time I've ever met some of these people. And there's like I've had a couple of conversations with organizations that are now coming to iSigma that have never come before.
Right.
And we're getting this new energy. I don't know. I don't know if you feel. I feel this year like there's this really cool energy this year that I haven't felt in a while. Like it's just, there's energetic presence here somehow.
I think in our world, we are seeing more and more crossovers in every industry, not just shredding. I'm not talking about that. I mean, all the things that we're all concerned with. So when you see the new blood coming in, it's just a outpouring of what's happening across our industry, but across many industries.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it won't hear it.
Okay,
Don't worry.
good.
It won't hear it because I got it set so it won't hear it.
Good.
So given that, then what's your recommendation to somebody who's not here? What would you say to somebody who's not here?
I would just say it's okay that you're not here, but think about coming next year. Think about maybe just stretching your wings just a little bit. Let the membership, I know I'm on the membership committee and we've reached out by phone and email. It may seem like we're so far away, but I don't think we want to be. We are trying really hard to reach members and say, hey, we're here for you. Give us your ideas. Tell us what we do rotten.
Yeah.
Tell us what we can do better. We want to be, and more important than anything, we want you to be a part of us.
Yeah.
You know, and we want you to be part of the movement forward.
Yeah, and I think there's really interesting movement forward. So, come to the events, because the events is where you make connections. And I've talked to a few people this week who there's something really freaking magical about this industry. I don't know what it is. I've done presentations in many different industries, but I've been a part of this industry for, over 25 years. I don't know what the exact number is, but I've been around a long time. And everybody who comes into this industry that says, what's this special voodoo sauce you guys all drink? Like even somebody down the road who may even be partially a competitor, we help.
Exactly.
Right? It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
And everybody here just helps each other and is supportive. And you and I live on the backs of people who helped us.
All the time.
They just did.
And this place, like, I'm a hugger. Not everyone's a hugger. I get it. But if you come here, you'll see genuine caring about one another and people who are even in the same market sometime willing to help each other.
Right. Yeah. It's just so as somebody, if you're a member and you've never been to a conference, you got to come, because that's where the bonds are made. They're made not just at the sessions and in the trade show floor, but it's the conversations, and it's the ability to pick up the phone and call somebody and say, what do you do with this? Like, you got to get that oftentimes through proximity. That's the only way to get it. So,
and I think too, in some industries, people hang back. They don't want to look stupid. They're afraid to say anything or share. But if you take that leap and just give it a small try, you'll find, wow, that person has the same issues you do. And we're all working on it. I was talking to a good friend of mine who's from England, and she and I are having the same issues, and it's, there's something about misery loves company.
Yeah.
But beyond that, misery can be a good therapy and also just really great ideas.
Yeah. Well, Margaret, first let me say you are a life force of energy and goodwill and good spirit. So thank you for that. Thank you for the work you do on the board, and thank you for being the hugger that makes sure everybody feels like they're part of this company. So I really honor you. I honor the fact that you're such a important part of this industry for so long. And so thank you for coming into the Shred Truck studio today to hang out and talk about it. And so congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Tom. And thank you for all you do for us all the time. Thank you.
You're welcome.